the chat. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Oh, Lord. Back over here. What a day, what a day. Just got done writing a nasty, well, it wasn't too nasty. It wasn't a good review on a pair of shoes that I bought. Been buying these shoes for the last 4 or 5 years. I have like 6 or 7 pairs of them. And I don't know why they had to change them. Why do companies change stuff? What the F is wrong with them? You got a nice product, people buy it, people love it, and you go and change it. And the worst thing is, you change it for the worse. You don't make it better. It's Rant Monday. You don't make it better, you make it worse. The shoes went from being the most comfortable shoes from the minute you put them on to the minute you take them off to the worst. I can't stand them now. Now I have to either find totally new shoes or I've tracked down some old stock. So I got to make sure it's right before I buy them. And then, yeah, I just don't understand why they got to change stuff. It's just aggravating. You've been making it this way for I don't know how long. Like I said, I've been buying them for like 4 or 5 years, and they've been the same every time. Every time I buy them, they're the exact same. I can count on the fit. I don't have to worry about them, and not this time. And they do it with shoes the most, I think. You could have your favorite pair of shoes, boots, whatever. And I'll tell you what, man, if you love them, you got to buy like as many pairs of them as you can find if you love them that much because they're bound to change them and screw you over. And then you got to find new shoes all over again. And it's hard for me because my feet are wide. So not everybody makes wide shoes that are comfortable. And these were so comfortable. Ah, man. But anyway, what's up with you people? Then I went to Cabela's today. I decided, let me go to Cabela's and buy some baits. Yeah, wrong. That place sucks too. I got a video coming out about that. It's not bad and it's not good. Shopping in these stores like Cabela's and I don't know. I've never been to Bass. I've been to Bass Pro once, but I didn't. I wasn't going there to buy something. It's a long story why we were there. Um, um, but I've never been shopping in Bass Pro to compare it to Cabela's. Apparently, Cabela's and Bass Pro are kind of partnered up, and they're one and the same. I'm walking around, I see all this Bass Pro crap everywhere. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I talked to somebody, and sure enough, yeah, they're in bed together, Cabela's and Bass Pro. So and again, I don't know what Bass Pro is like to shop in, but meh. What do you want to do? Tell it is. So I just got to confirm that these shoes that I may order are still the same. Same as the shoes that I've been buying for the last 4 years. Let's just say 4 years. And I kind of wonder if they just changed them for the store. I bought them at REI, and that's where I've been buying them for the last 5 years, 4 years. Lows. Yeah, yep, they changed them. Or not the same. Or even on the website. Yeah, I just don't understand it. Yeah, they're worthless. Yes, I'll see what these other ones are like and then go from there. The search continues. Such is life. Nothing lasts forever, man. Nothing. What's up, Wigwag, Thomas, Mom and Sons, Curly? I'm on a rant. I have a 7-inch long Norfolk Southern spike. That's lovely. Glad to hear it. What's up, Lee? And it's funny, I'm not the only one complaining. I'm looking at their REI website, and there's like 3 or 4 other complaints about them, too. What are you going to do? But anyway, on a good note, my fishing rod came today, and my other stuff, which is cool. So I guess tomorrow I'll do a video about my fishing rod and all the fishing crap I bought today. Tornado warnings, meh, it's just a bunch of wind, that's all. What's up, Nathan Delay? Maybe some of yous will blow away that need to blow away. I won't name names, but you know. You know. Yeah, Thomas, I seen that. You found a spike. I'm glad for you. I'm really happy for you, Thomas. Uh, but anyway, what are you guys all up to today on Monday? What are you doing over there, Tammy? You doing anything? Tearing anything up? Putting something down? What are you doing? You guys ever have tornadoes out there, Wigwag? Just a bunch of wind, man. Get down in your basement. Don't worry about it. You blow away. What are you gonna do? You blow away. What's up, Joe Raider, Cosman, Digger, the Toothpick Bandit? That's me. I'm okay. Yeah. Thanks, man. I could have went a lifetime without knowing that. Don't make me time you out now. Okay. The only cool thing that they had at Cabela's was their big fish tank. Man, some of the fish in there were huge. I got videos of them. Some of them things were huge. I would love to try to go fishing in them things. They probably wouldn't bite. I don't know if they would bite. I wonder what they feed them. I'll tell you what, those big, huge fish tanks, they were clean as could be. Jerry, any CSX trains? Nope, I haven't been CSX train watching in a couple weeks. I'm tired of them. I'm glad YouTube meet and greet is next week. Is it next week, Nathan? Wow, time flies. I hope you get a lot of people come. Yeah, so that's it. Where'd Tammy go? No, not in the winter, we don't. Why do you get them in the summertime, Wigwag? You get summer. You get tornadoes in Ohio, at least in your part of Ohio. There was a CSX local in Revelstoke. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you'll catch some stuff on other cams, which is cool. Yes, I'll be on uh, March 11th at noon. That's cool. Have fun, man. Uh, Thomas. So I'm going to time you out, Thomas, because you keep talking about him. So think about it. Stop talking about him. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to reflect on that. Okay? That's what 300 seconds is. 5 minutes. Yeah. We don't talk about assholes here. Joe Rader, man, you had a good update the other day. I don't know why you said it was bad. I didn't drop a comment, but I did watch it. Sometimes I watch your stuff, not your stuff specifically. Sometimes I watch people's videos and I don't comment. Just don't feel like commenting. 8 hole free zone. Yes, this is an asshole free zone. Yes, it is. It's better off not to gossip. Exactly, Nathan. Or be an asshole. I thought it bounced around too much. No, not really. You mean like shakiness wise or from subject to subject? No, I thought it was a good video. I always like seeing your layout and what you got going. Yeah, I got some cool trucks from Roy. I like that one, that Kenworth cab over Aerodyne that you had that old style trailer on pulling plywood. That's a cool truck. You got some really cool trucks. The Peterbilt in Roy's driveway, that looks pretty cool too. You got some nice trucks from him. But no, it was a good video, Joe. I watch on Apple TV and there's no way to comment when I watch videos on it. It's okay, Wigwag. Got to get some newer trailers. Yeah, in time you will. Those damn trailers are expensive, man. They're like, well, I guess some of them are cheap. I've seen them anywhere from like 20 bucks, 19.99 to like 27.99 for one. I don't know. Maybe you can get somebody to print you some and it might be cheaper. What's up, Train Freak? How you doing, man? Jerry, did you see the rules and regulations for Amtrak's recording? It's better than I thought. I thought it'll be bad, but it's better than I thought. Well, Nathan, I don't think it's changed. Like, you can't film, uh, like, you can't go out on the platform and film. You can't get onto the platform at most stations without a ticket. So, yeah, things change, Nathan. That's how it is. Didn't you hear the beginning of my show? Shoes I've been buying for my work shoes that I've been buying for the last 4 years, they changed them. I don't know why, but they changed them. Yeah, things change. What are you going to do? Write your congressman if you don't like it. But anyway, I filmed at Longview, Texas station and never was told not to. Probably I'm going to say, like, in certain places, they probably don't care about it. If you come to the big city like here, Washington, D.C., New York City, yeah, it's not going to go good, man. They don't even, what's crazy, and I don't understand why, they don't even allow photographs at the New World Trade Center monuments. They don't allow photographs. They will arrest you, I think, if you start taking photographs. There's signs everywhere that say "Do not photograph." I mean, I can understand, it's like a sacred ground, but you can photograph at a cemetery, like. But yeah, it just depends where you are, man. Several trains a day, I could see that. Yeah, what, you got one train? I guess, well, yeah, I guess in the bigger cities like Philly, New York City, Washington, D.C., they don't want people hanging around the platforms that shouldn't be on the platforms. And anyway, most of those places you can't get past the turnstile to go out onto the platform without a ticket. Even like Pappy visited the Lancaster Amtrak station and they let him out because he asked him and he wasn't out there long. Otherwise, they wouldn't let you out there, even in Lancaster. If you stand on public property, you can photograph as you please. Yeah, but most of the time in the train station, you're not on public property. So, yeah, you should have access to all of their stuff 24 hours. Yeah, well, you know how it is. Well, like try to go and film into a police station. You see all the videos on YouTube where people try to film in police stations. Oh man, the cops are like in like they're like going ballistic. Like you can't film in here. You can't film in here. Well, this is a public place. You can't film in here. That's how it is, man. It's the world we live in now. We live in a bizarro world. Just like Porter Cable Tools back in the day were top notch. Now they're a bargain brand. Pretty much. What's that have to do with my shoes? Just trying to catch up. Stormy skies. What's up? Jenny, Steve, or Dave? All the above. But the lawyer says you can film in there. Cops tell lies. Yeah, no kidding. That's how it is, man. Like I said, it's the world we live in. Not in Arkansas. The cops film in the jails all the time here. Arkansas is also a very conservative state. Maybe that's what. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know all these states that you see these videos on YouTube where people are out there. You know, I think they're actively out there trying to tick off the cops in any way they can, and they manage to. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know, like why would you want to go film a police station? Like who cares what's going on in there? As long as your kids aren't in there. Jenny with Steve in the background. Hello, Steve and Jenny. But what are you gonna do, man? Cops don't want you to film them eating donuts. It's funny. We were on going to Strasbourg like a couple weekends ago, and Dunkin' Donuts that we usually stop at closed. And like we're looking for another one, and my friend says, "Let's get pulled over by the cops and ask them where the donuts are." Yeah, those cops know where the donuts are. Why is it they like donuts? And you know something? I was told somebody was talking about it, and like Dunkin' doesn't give them like free coffee anymore. Some places used to give them free coffee. Dunkin' doesn't give them free coffee anymore. They could give them free donuts. They suck so bad and they're so small. I talked about that too. My Dunkin' Donuts, I paid $14 for a dozen. No joke. They were smaller than the bottom of my cup. They had to be like, I don't know, 2.5 inches across. I remember, man, the donuts used to be huge, man. Not no more. It's like everything else. Something that used to be 16 ounces is 14. Something that used to be 32 is 24. What's up, George? How you doing? It's Rant Monday. I'm just ranting away. You got something that needs to be ranted about? Exactly. We can all go film the cops, but why would we want to film them anyway? Yeah, pretty much. Three houses over from me, there's a guy who owns three Dunkin' Donut locations. Let me know if you have from. Yeah, I got plenty of suggestions for him. Go back to making Dunkin' Donuts the way they used to be. Tell him that. Man, I swear, man. Like Dunkin' Donuts, right? There's there's like I would say like institutions here, right, in America, right? Things maybe Dunkin' isn't everywhere, but here on the East Coast, like Dunkin', right? Dunkin' Donuts was like it was like, you know, we'll leave the light on for you type of a place. Like you used to go there, get coffee, get fresh donuts. You could watch them make donuts, right? Now you got to wonder where they came from and how fresh are they. Like they went from being really great to being like really horrible. And it's just, I guess, because they're so oversaturated with them, they're everywhere. And when you get that big, it's impossible to keep quality at a high level. It's just my thoughts on it. That's weird for Duncan to do when I was in middle school and tour how the donuts were made. I'm surprised they're based on what you said. It's weird. I think you need something else there. They changed it. Yeah, what are you going to do? That's how it is. Things change. Cosmin, have him bring Dunkin' Donuts to Corbett, Arkansas. Train Freak, I'm telling you, man, they suck. They really do suck. They're you wouldn't like them. Here's the thing, right? Somebody that never had them, they would like them, right? It's like anything else. If you've never had it and you have it now, oh, it's the best, right? And that's with anything, with institutions that make food, places you worked at. Uh, it's everything. If you were on a job somewhere, working for a big company like GM, DuPont, the list goes on and on, right? They were great places to work for, right? They treated the workers great, and now they treat you like shit, and you're just nobody there. And it's the same thing with places like Dunkin' Donuts, you know, and McDonald's, and the list goes on and on, man. One day I should make some donuts. Yeah, make some donuts. But if you've never had it, it's probably going to be great, right? You'll think it's like incredible. But if you've had it, you know how good it was, and now you have to settle for subpar, then it's not so good. Jam donuts or nothing. Jelly donuts, Digger. It's jelly. We call them jelly here. I hear their coffee is good, though. It's like anything else, right? Sometimes you can go in and they got some place has really good coffee. I don't know how it happens, but sometimes you go in and the coffee's like horrible. It's like burnt. Can you burn coffee? I don't know, but sometimes it's good, sometimes it isn't. And that's everywhere, I think. Like I like Wawa. I used to like Wawa coffee a lot. I don't know what's up with it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. But I go back to if you've never had it, you might like it because you don't know how good it was. My grandma always made elephant ears for me and my sister every time she made bread. Is that like bread or donuts, Cosmin? Indians as a Native Americans, Jason. I don't know what you're talking about there. That's because some companies are sold to big corporations through mergers. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. And I was talking earlier before all you people came. I went to Cabela's today, right? Guess what? Bass Pro and Cabela's are the same. They're together. They've merged. They were like rivals before. Now they're like in bed with each other. They both suck, but you know, now they suck together. But yeah, yeah, it's how this world is, man. Sorry, I'm back at dog. So I'm sorry, I'm back. I had to take the dogs out to shed. No problem. It's like a bread dough, just deep fried and put. Oh, okay. Kind of like, yeah, kind of gets you. Kind of like funnel cake. When I said they were $14, I could buy a cheaper donut somewhere else. In fact, it would have been Dunkin'. It's like the Dunkin' change of how it's. Maybe that's why it's going bad. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Bass Pro used to be great in the early 90s. I know. Used to be. Things used to be great. And again, if you've never been, right, and you walk in, right, you're like, wow, man, this is like awesome. Look at all this stuff. But you look around and it's nothing but junk in there. Yeah, what are you going to do? I made a video today of my little escapades at Cabela's. Can't wait to post it so the Cabela people could listen to my recommendations. Jerry, you know that video that you made based off of your cars on the railroad tracks? The blue signs by the painting. Yeah, you call the number. Yep, I know. I remember that video. Bass Pro bought Cabela's a couple years back. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm like walking around in there and I see like they had Bass Pro hats that were on sale. I'm like, why you got Bass Pro hats in here? It was like, oh, we Bass Pro and Cabela's are together now. I'm like, oh, that's great. Meanwhile, like you walk around and you're trying to buy like name brand stuff and lures. Like I'm in there looking for some name brand lures. They didn't have any. They got plenty of Bass Pro and Cabela's shit lures though. But that's how it is, man. It's not a good Monday for me. But I'm okay. Could be worse. Oh man. Today I think Eric was getting his operation, wasn't he? Say a prayer for Eric and keep him in your thoughts. If it isn't today, it might be tomorrow, but I think it's today. Can't really remember. Camping World bought out Gander Mountain. Gander Mountain used to be really great, right? I can remember Gander Mountain was like, I used to buy all my hunting clothes from there because I'm a big dude, and not many places had big dude hunting gear, but Gander Mountain did. And yeah, so where's Gander Mountain now? They're not around anymore? I didn't even think to look for them. Should go to Bass Pro in Memphis. Now that's a sight to see. Why? What's so great about that one? And Hot Wheels bought out Matchbox. Yeah, why did they do that? Rapala rattle traps, great bass lures. Not today. Yesterday whooped my ass. Resting today. You got to take it easy. What's up, Craig? How you doing, man? Talking about my trip to Cabela's today, Craig. I don't understand why they don't carry certain brands in there. Like, I don't know. Like, they carry like shit brands in there. Brands I never heard of. Like, I go in there looking for something like hunting stuff. I want to look for some good name brand stuff that I've bought in the past and I know is good stuff. And you got like Bobby Dick's hunting stuff. Who the frig is Bobby Dick? I'm just making up a name. But, oh, Jerry, do you like Elvis? Yeah, Elvis is cool. Elvis has left the building though, Nathan. Hi, Greg. Who's Greg? Who's Greg, George? There's no Gregs here. Are you? Damn you, Wigbag. Thanks for reminding me. Why couldn't you remind me 10 minutes ago? No. Did I miss somebody say something? Little Rock, Gander Mountain store closed years ago. Wonder what happened to Gander Mountain. I gotta go back and see if I missed anybody. I can't do that. It's too much stuff here. Did I miss somebody's question? Uh, just post it again. Georgia Trapping and Fishing is Craig. Craig. Bass Pro bought the Pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee. The Bass Pro store that has hotel rooms. It looks like a hunting lodge. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sorry, how close are you to Stroudsburg? An hour and 10 minutes, Nathan. Maybe 20. Hour and 20, hour and 10. Depends on the traffic. How close are you? Do you have a cousin Billy Bob's brand there, Jerry? Maybe. Hi, Vanessa Kitty. How are you? But yeah, I spent like 2 hours in Cabela's walking around aimlessly. They did have some traps in there, Craig. I thought they didn't look like anything big. They did have a stuffed beaver. I'll tell you what, they do have a lot of stuffed animals in that joint. I haven't been there in forever. I usually order online. You're safer online because walking around that store is like, I don't know, man. It's like, hmm, going into a library is easier than going into Cabela's. Finding something in a public library is easier than finding something in Cabela's. I won't go again, so it's easier to shop online. I'm close to Stroudsburg, but an hour and 20 minutes. Now you're close too, Nathan. 277 miles northeast of Stroudsburg. Is that northeast? Is that where you are, Vanessa Kitty? 277 miles. Have you been to Strasbourg or you just looked it up? Oh, I can see you, Mom, in trains. Mike, couldn't see her before. Is what a Madonna Fish Company? What is that, George? Isla Morada Fish Company. What is that? We have beavers here again, and recently some of them built a dam and saved the village from flooding. The water went into the field upstream instead. Dang, Craig, you hear that? I think they need your services over there. Get on a plane and go trap some beavers in the UK. Wonder how big them beavers are in the UK. 121 miles from First Avenue and 103rd Street, intersections of New York City. That's not a place you want to go. Fishing pole came in. Yes, it did. My fishing pole came in. I'll do a video of it tomorrow. It's tinier than I thought, but that's okay. That's what I wanted. Uh, I got some ultralight stuff today, Craig. That's why I went to Cabela's. I had my very first Ford Ranger towed from that spot. You remember that spot? That's funny. I won't even ask what you were doing at 103rd Street and First Avenue. You can't trap beaver here. Damn, you can't do nothing over there, can you? That's a lot of sky miles, Jerry. Yeah, it sure is. Can't wait to see you out fishing. Yeah, me too. I'll just be bank fishing for mostly like panfish, crappie, and little small fish. I don't want to catch nothing big. Jerry, what fish do you catch? Also, do you eat them? I put them back. In years past, I've caught like bass and pickerel and catfish and sunnies and crappies, but now I'm just gonna go out for panfish, small little fish, crappies and sunnies. I was driving back home that Sunday. You remember the day too, huh? Tiny white car traveling east at a really high speed. Man, got broadsided. That stinks. Well, at least you made it out. That's the most fun to catch. Yeah, sometimes I think it is. Well, especially on light gear. I don't know what the line is on this. It came pre-spooled. I don't know what's on it. Maybe it'll tell me on the little brochure that came with it. I don't know if it's like 4 pound test or 2 pound test. I'll see. It's orange though. I don't know if I want orange line. I don't know. I'll see. I tried alligator gar once. I'll never do that again. What's that like, man? Don't they have like a lot of teeth, man? What's up, Marky Mark? How you doing? Nathan, do you go fishing? Oh man. So you're gonna get a tornado warning in Ohio. Anybody else got crappy weather? What's up, Kyle Stevens? George, how's your weather? Alligator gar live along our country has lived longer than our country existed. Best not to fish them. Why? Like, should you fish them and keep them, or fish them and kill them? What should you do? Alligator gar. Kind of like those snake fish. You got to kill them, they say. I think they want you to kill them when you catch them. We have a flood advisory from all the rain we got today. You got a lot of rain? Sound like Digger now. Sunny and 75. That sounds lovely. There's fish over in America that jump out of the water on purpose and smack you in the face. Yeah, I know. Incoming snowstorm. Think it might be starting to snow now. Nah, well, be careful out there. I heard alligator gar tastes really good. I don't know. Maybe it does. I like to eat catfish and crappie the most. I had catfish once. I didn't care for it. It tasted muddy. Hey Lee, what's up, man? How you doing? Someone lied to you, Cosman. Oh, channel cats are yummy. Man, they had these two huge catfish. I mean, they weren't like huge. I don't know what they were, what kind of catfish they were at Cabela's. I got them on video though. They were pretty big. Y'all probably be able to tell what they are once you see them. If you watch Swamp People, some folks used to catch alligator gar and eat it. I'm sure a lot of people catch them and eat them. Some people just, food's food, man. You can't be too picky when you don't have too many choices. That's a problem with you Americans. You got too many choices. So yeah, lift your nose up to tongue. Lingua. You don't eat lingua. You just can't eat the big ones. They taste muddy. Catfish. I, my mom bought it at the store. This was years and years ago. I don't know where she bought it, but I just remember it tasting muddy. I don't know. Maybe it was the big ones. Are some better than others, or like channel cats, blue cats, and I don't know, purple cats? Which ones taste better? Some people eat carp. Yeah, I see that. Does carp taste any good? Some of them, they had a carp in that tank that was pretty big. It's funny, like you could see, like the tank was really big. I'm guessing it's probably like 25 feet long, 10 feet high, at least. And it's funny, like you could see all the different species of fish and what they do. The catfish were down at the bottom. The carp, he was just like cruising constantly. The bass were just hovering around. And the sunfish, they were cruising around. But that carp, man, he didn't stand still for nothing. Those gars have a lot of bones in them. Oh, really? I hate bones. If they won't eat in a country like Vietnam, why the F would they do that? I don't know. Do they not eat them over there? They need to make zebra mussels delicacies. This way we control their numbers. Yeah, they're like invasive species. Think channel cats taste the best. I'll keep that in mind, Craig. Yes, people eat carp. Yeah, I remember you traded carp for beer. Did you ever? No, you don't like fish. I was going to ask you if you ever ate them. Eastern Europeans eat carp. So do I guess the Chinese, though. The Vietnamese and Koreans, I guess they all. Asians eat them too. So it's funny. We have this like wildlife refuge not far from my house, and I used to go there. I never really fished there, just because it was polluted. But I would go there and walk around, exercise walk. I used to do that and watch wildlife. And the Asians would go over there and they would go fishing, but they would use nets. Well, they didn't know that the nets were illegal, and the wardens there, because the park has, uh, you know, what do you call them dudes? Um, Game wardens, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if they arrested them or what they did to them, but they jumped all over them. Carp is okay. I like crappie more. Yeah, I'd like to try some crappie. If I get some big crappie, I'll keep them and cook them up and try them out, see how they are. I can confirm the Eastern Europeans eating carp. Wait, goldfish and tuna sandwiches. I had smoked carp. Was it any good? Craig, you ever eat carp? Nathan, goldfish or carp? I guess so. They had these fish at the Cabela's. They were white. They weren't goldfish. I don't know what the hell they were. They were white with like orange stripe on them. I have video of them, and I don't know. Hopefully, somebody can tell me what they are. I just bought a large carton of goldfish. Did you get the extra cheese kind? Yeah, trout is okay. I One year I went trout fishing, caught a bunch of rainbow trout, brought them home for my dad because he wanted. He's like, "You go fishing all the time, but you don't bring home no fish." I'm like, "Well, I don't want to eat fish. I don't want to eat the fish that I catch. And he's like, "Well, bring some home the next time." So, so we went trout fishing and brought him all these rainbow trout, and he ate them. But man, they were bony as could be. I guess I didn't know what I was doing, but they were too bony, man. I don't think I'd eat them again unless I filleted them different. I probably filleted them wrong. Going to eat. All right, see you, George. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. No cart for Craig. Okay. Would you not eat them because like they're nasty? Like why won't you eat them? Those things get pretty big, man. Have to be cooked on a hickory board with apples and oranges. Cook in the oven at 400 degrees for 2 hours and then eat the board. So you don't like them, Joe? Are you speaking from experience? I like the cupcake flavor. I don't know what you're talking about. Like really good rainbow trout river less than an hour away from me. They like cold water from the reservoir upriver. Yeah, they're cold water fish. Yeah, rainbow trout are pretty though. They had a couple in the tanks there. I think they had some brown trout, some rainbow trout. They had one big rainbow trout. It was big. Jerry, have you seen Monty Python? Like the part where they slap people with the fist? Yeah. You like that, Nathan, don't you? Nathan DeLay, yes, I'm planning on going. I've never been there before. Really looking forward to it. So, Marky Mark, you're coming to Northlands? I'm not going, but you're going to Northlands, Mark? How about that? Well, since you're going to Northlands, make sure you go over to the Black River and Western Railroad, which is probably 10 minutes away from there. Maybe you might want to come early, go for a ride on the Black River Western, and then go to Nathan's at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Nathan, how long are you going to be there for? Goldfish has cupcake flavor. Really? Cupcake flavored goldfish? Huh. I would try them, but that's really weird. the hell were they thinking when they made cupcake flavored goldfish? Uh, why don't they make bacon ones? Bacon ones would go over bigger. We filleted them out, and there were bones on them. Yeah, man. Once I hit bones in fish, it's game over. I'm done. Finished. I don't want them. I can't stand the bones in fish. All right, Lee. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Everything is too far for Arkansas, Jason. Yeah, not Little Rock. Little Rock's pretty close. Joe, we can't help it if we live 1,200 miles away from them. Just how it is. And truthfully, I wouldn't drive 1,200 miles either. Probably a while or more. It depends, but I haven't thought that through. I would say you're probably going to be there. What time did they close, Nathan? Do you know? I don't know why that was held for review. Little Rock doesn't have shit for trains. Oh, that's probably why. Your foul language. Trout is nice if you fillet it properly. There's a method to doing it. Yeah, where were you 10 years ago, Digger, when I had, well, more than 10 years ago? Ooh, frig. Oof, it's got to be 20. Where were you 20 years ago when I was bringing some trout home to my dad to eat? I'll figure it out. See, Jerry, Joe knows. What does Joe know? I spent 10 years in Arkansas. It's hours from 10 to 6. So, Nathan, is the place going to be closed to everybody else and it's just open to your group? I grew up in the Finger Lakes and enjoyed smelting. Those little smelts, I love smelts. Oh, man, God. There used to be this fish place that my parents would go to, my mom would go to, and you would get fried smelts. Man, oh man, I love those things. They're so good. I miss them. Schmelts. You had a houseboat on the lake. My life's tracks. Cool. You had a houseboat? I got a nice beer barrel for them. Where does it say you had a houseboat? Schmelts, past tense, are smelled. Now, schmelts are good. You don't like them? Going schmelting is big in Wisconsin. Really? Damn, man. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to go to Wisconsin to go schmelting. I can't imagine like you use a fishing rod for them. You got to probably net those little things, right? You ever go schmelting? Smelt fishing? You ever go smelt fishing? He grew up in the lake. Yeah, he grew up in the lake. He's part Aquaman. Sadly, the smelt population in Finger Lakes is going down by 80%. What happened to them all? You guys killed them all? So, seriously, though, Mark, man, you should, if you're going to Northlands, you should go visit Black River and Western. I don't know. Go check their check their website and see if they're running that day before. And it's a cool little railroad. You would like it. They have steam, but I don't know that they would be running steam that day. You can go ride the railroad and then go see Nathan. It's only like 10 minutes away. Smelt is bait for real fish. Smelt's good, though. I've only had it fried, deep fried, so I don't. It's probably not that tasty otherwise. No, just hoping it could be open just regularly, but the only thing is I hope to try to run my trains there if they let me. They let you run your trains last time, didn't they? Nathan, you going to run your goose there? Oh no. You're going to have to go find out, Jason. Schmelt is good. I liked them from what I remember of them. There's a dumbass walking along the tracks. Hey, thank God he made it safely. Here comes an Amtrak. I need to sign off. Time to eat. All right, Jenny. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. What time is it anyway? 6 o'clock. Trackside Mike. No, Trackside Mike. It's James tonight. We have snow coming. Nasty weather, James says. Wigwag's still complaining about his tornado that he has. His tornado warning. Suck it up and be a man, Wigwag. It's only wind. Come on. Chain yourself down to the heaviest piece of equipment you have in your wood shop. You'll be okay. Here's Rusty. What's up, Rusty? Depends on what you smelt. No. That's a different type of smelting, Rusty. We're talking smelt the fish. Hey, we cross trains. I just got through videoing 2 CSX trains. Saw 3 at one time. That's cool. Wow, Jerry. Great piece of advice. I'm full of great advice, Kyle. Stick around. I'll give you some more free advice. It's free, Kyle. What do you want for free? Well, Jerry, what do you mean by smelt the fish? Smelts. They're fish. They're little tiny fish. I don't know how big they get, but they're not very big. It's called a smelt. I don't know why it's called a smelt. What's up, Rusty? Beside your 80-degree weather. It's supposed to rain and crap here all week long. Be a little chilly. I don't know. It kind of felt like it was sleeting when I was walking in the house, but I don't know. My advice might not be the best, but it's free. Yeah. Can't complain when you don't pay anything for advice. I thought you meant by cooking. That's why I thought smelt was part of the fish thing. But now I get it. Just the fish itself. Yes, just the fish. Does Northlands normally let you run trains on their layout, or is it by special arrangement? I'm going to say it's probably by special arrangement. But if you bring something and you say, "Can I run it?" maybe they'll let you. What can they tell you? No? Take your shit home? I don't know. I think you bring it, and if like I said, what's the worst they can say? No, sorry. We don't let people do that. But you're going to be with Nathan DeLay. He's famous. They know him up there. So maybe they'll let you run it. Oh, boy. Ugh. Kyle, Digger's been here. You're just saying hi to him now? Where you been? What have you been up to, Scott? How come you haven't been doing any live streams? What's up? What's up? What's up with the new live streams? I need somebody to replace me. I'm looking for replacements. Man, this train's sitting here a long time. Ah, it's finally moving. At work dealing with guests, Jerry, you know my job. You know, Kyle, you're supposed to shoot them and ask questions later, Kyle. Shoot and ask questions later. I've done it before, but now it's different because I sent an email, so we'll see what happens. They say it on one condition, but I don't know if they let me or not. Time will tell. Yeah, time will tell. So when I go to Northlands, I just say I'm with Nathan and I'm treated like royalty, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if you'll be treated like royalty, but you'll be treated better than anybody else there. Scott did some good live streams on Sunday. Yeah, Scott did some awesome live streams. Nobody can replace you, Jerry. Yeah, sadly they can, Joe. We're all replaceable. Whoa, private coach on the Amtrak train, Pennsylvania, at the end. Whoa, whoa. Alert, alert, alert. That'll be on Virtual Rail Fans um, grab bag. That was nice, man. That's a nice coach. You would like that one, Nathan. See what you missed? Because you're not watching the Ashland, Virginia Virtual Rail Fan live stream. Save some for me, Mom. What's she doing? Okay, everyone, going to feed my guys. Cheddar, brats, and mac and cheese. All right. See you, Tommy. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. When are those guys going to feed you for a change? Have a wonderful evening. I would have to pay to get in, but I hope to still run my trains. I think you're all going to have to pay to get in. It's not like a freebie. I'm going to bring 2 or 3 of my trains that are scratch built. Yeah, even if you can't run them, at least you can show them off to whoever comes to your meet and greet. But maybe they'll let you run them, and that'll be cool. Train broke down this morning in Revelstoke, blocked the crossing for almost an hour. They don't care. What happened to it? Yeah, I don't know. Trains break down all the time. What are you going to do? They keep running them like dogs. So sooner or later. The thing that sucks is like when you break down and like you're in a small town like Ashland or LaGrange or something, and the trains cross like so many streets. You block so many streets. You could block off the whole town with a big train. That's like one night the train hit a car at Ashland when I was watching it, and it blocked for like an hour. It blocked the town for an hour. Boop, 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 boop. I caught a cool catch today. Green train went by going 55, 60 miles an hour while a guy was working on a crossing gate. Really? That's not cool. You would think that they would slow down for that dude working the crossing gate. I'm sure they knew he was there. That's not cool. It's raining in Ashland. It's raining here too. What's it doing down there in Arkansas? Is it raining? Wigwag, don't blow away. I would say chain yourself down to uh, hmm, probably your table saw. Probably your table saw is the heaviest thing in your shop. Yeah, I would say your table saw is probably the heaviest thing in your shop, Wigwag. Chain yourself down to that. Yep, a train hit a car here and it blocks every crossing in our town. Yeah, man, that's messed up because these damn trains are so long. And that's bad, right? It's bad in the way that something like that, right? It's going to be like an hour minimum before that train gets moving. What about if an emergency vehicle needs to get across one of those crossings? Now, God knows how far they got to go out of the way to safely get to the other side of the town. I mean, you're talking somebody could die waiting for them, all because these damn trains are so long. These greedy train people, greedy shareholders. Warm and pretty cloudy. Damn, you're lucky. Craig, what is it down there? Like 80 degrees today? My 4x8 workbench is the heaviest thing in my shop. Really? Heavier than your chainsaw? Well, chain yourself down to that, Wigwag. If that blows away, yeah, it's meant to be. It's just meant to be. We have some towns here that only has one grade crossing. Yeah, and if that crossing gets blocked, then the people in that town are screwed. Technically, they're only supposed to block a crossing for no more. Yeah, technically. But shit happens. Like if they hit a car at the crossing, uh, yeah, they're not going to be underway in 20 minutes. What's up, mailman? So, you know, yeah, I don't know. But they do it all the time. So they block crossings sometimes for an hour or more. And they get complaints all the time, but the railroad doesn't care. They don't care. I don't care if you drop dead waiting for the ambulance to come and get you. It's your tough luck. We have a couple of overpasses here, so they're not totally stuck. Well, you're lucky, but there's little towns that don't, and they're stuck. In rural Arkansas, there are only single driveways that crosses the tracks. That would suck if you could leave your house and couldn't get home due to a blocked train. That too. What if you couldn't get to work because the train blocks your tracks? That blocks your driveway. What if you couldn't get to work? What if you had an emergency? What if your wife was pregnant and her water busted? The ambulance can't get in, can't get at you, can't get out. Now you got to deliver that baby all on your own. You'll be thanking somebody on YouTube videos that made a YouTube video on how to deliver babies. But, it's what the railroad doesn't care. I know they're in England, famous flying Scotsman, trying to risk the record. It's almost like here. Ever seen that sign on Meany House Road that says call 911? Yeah, call 911. And what are the cops going to do? They can't do nothing. Like, what are they going to do? Hey, buddy, move your train. Yeah, well, we can't. The cops have no authority over the railroad. So, uh, again, won't make it. Busy with work and still paying off my brass models. Where aren't you making it to? Oh, Kyle, the Mobile Train Show this weekend. He can't make it, Rusty. He's broke and he's got to work. What's up, TCB? What's going on, man? Here's my biggest fan, the Closet Branch. Closet Branch is my biggest fan. Hey there, Jerry. Did you get to see the military train yesterday? Nope, didn't get to see it. What's up, railroad enthusiast? I laugh every time I see that. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic, isn't it? Arkansas put some laws in place a couple of years ago because of the growing problem of block crossings relating to deaths. Yeah, but the railroad is like they're in their own world. They're like a, you know, I don't know. They really don't care what the people along their right of way have to say about them being there. I mean, like, look at what happened in Palestine, Ohio, right? You had these trains with deadly chemicals driving riding through these little towns, and they had to what? They had to evacuate like 2,000 people. Like they're talking about now, they're tearing up all the soil that's around the railroad. They're replacing all the ties and tracks because they don't want it to be contaminated. And what do they do about the river that all this shit went into? Yeah, gotta make sure you live on the right side of the tracks. Yeah. Today it could be the right side. Tomorrow it could be the wrong side. The thing is, don't live by the tracks. Even though you like trains, don't live by the tracks. Or don't live by a crossing. That would be better. Don't live by a crossing. I'm not broke. Okay, maybe a little bit. I'm doing payments on it though. They won't care if you miss one. That's okay, Kyle. So I started printing a new bridge, and I'm not sure if I should use it. Going to be really long. Well, there's only one way to find out. They can't stop the mail. I'll climb over. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you and everybody else. Like when the train stops at 58th Street, what do you think? You think those people stop and wait? No, they climb over it with their groceries, with their bicycles. They climb over the train. And then when it starts moving, oh man, they're in for a big surprise. Jerry, do you have a 3D printer? No, I do not. What's up, Mystic? How you doing? Unless there is a bridge over the tracks or a tunnel underneath. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, definitely look for some place that has a bridge or a tunnel under or over the tracks. You don't want to live by a crossing. Captain Blackbeard, howdy. Who's that? Is that Jason's new name? Captain Blackbeard now? No, no 3D printer for me. I got no time for that nonsense. There's plenty of people that have them. I'll get Dwight Curley to print me something if I need it. Fear the beard. Oh, okay. Do, 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 do. Jason, didn't you say something about you had a Boy Scout thing going on this past weekend or this coming weekend? Or maybe it was somebody else I was talking to, and it was going to rain all weekend. Was that you? Well, the post office delivered my fishing rod in one piece. It wasn't all broken up. That's what I was fearing. My fishing rod would be broken in the box. Yep, it made it. All right, Joe, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll see you on James' channel at 7 o'clock. Past weekend, we had a camp out. This upcoming weekend, we are doing a fundraiser. And next weekend, another camp out. Did it rain during the camp out this past weekend? We have one bridge that goes right next to the hospital. That's pretty good. They probably put that in because of the hospital. Otherwise, they would have said, forget it. What did somebody do? No. What? Who's live streaming tonight? James. James over there at Dundas Junction. You know James, right? One of my scouts had to learn how hard it is to try and get a fire started with wet wood. But we finally got it going. Man, it's pretty tough when you got wet wood. What did you do? How'd you get it going, man? Pour a gallon of gasoline on it? What's going on, Mystic? How's it going? What's up with you? Terry, do you get those new captions when someone talks to see it in a sentence? Oh, what are you talking about? Do you get those new captions when someone talks, you see it in a sentence? Where? What are you talking about? In videos? Jerry knows everything. I don't know everything, dude. I don't know nothing. What's up, Train Spotter Drew? How's it going, man? And next crossing's at 8. Yep, next crossing's Tom's Trains and Things at 8. There's a lot of live streams tonight. You got plenty to choose from. Still working on the main for all eternity. You're almost done, dude, aren't you? Jeffrey, if you're talking about closed captioning on the videos, that's always been there. You can like turn it on and off. The CC on the video bar there, closed captioning for our hard of hearing friends. A quick hello, what's up, Artie? A lot of whittling of small sticks to get that wet bark off and using a hatchet to get the wet bark off. It's a very valuable lesson. Those little scouts learned a valuable lesson, didn't they? Just been having a lot of derailments. Where did you have another derailment? Where at, man? Wet wood equals more prep work to get a fire going. Man, this is true. This is true. What's it like? What's it like? 6 or 8 o'clock over there, Artie? In in the morning? This is in the morning, right? AM. I'm going to start live streaming Thursday at 3 a.m. It's an underused time slot. Yeah, good luck. 10:30. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will watch you, Mark. If you want to stay up, I'm sure somebody will watch you. Somebody like in China or Thailand or something, Russia. Maybe somebody that works night shift like Kyle Stevens. He'll watch you. There's no like perfect time. If you're up, live stream. Oh man, I wanted the 3 a.m. slot. You guys work it out. Maybe one of you do 1 week at 3 a.m., then another guy does the next week at 3 a.m. Do like shifts. It's okay. Hey Ethan, what's up, Uncle Ethan? Oh Jesus, Lord help us. Oh man, oh man. Or you guys could go on StreamYards together. He could be the Ed McMahon, and he could be Johnny. Just a thought. Drew, are you going to my YouTube meet and greet at Northlands on March 11th at noon on Saturday? Oh, I don't know. True, are you going to Northlands? I'm going to guess no, Nathan. He lives pretty far away. Cool train video. Thanks, man. You got cool train videos too. It will be me and three guys with insomnia. Who cares? You might be surprised if you might be surprised if you do decide to do it. I know you're just joking. You're not really doing it, but I'm sure somebody will watch your live stream at 3 a.m. Somebody's awake. People working night shift, people just getting home from work at 12. Yeah, there's people up all the time. What about New York? They never sleep. So Heath might watch you. I'll be Paul Schaefer. There you go. You could be Paul, and my life tracks could be Dave. I'm going out of town to Louisville, Kentucky for a truck show. I might go video. Cool. Do you like the Frisco 1522 steam engine? I love it, man. It's the best. How about you? Do you like it? 3 a.m. You'll get more viewers. UK, Australia. Yeah, you just never know who's going to show up in your live stream at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But most likely it won't be me because I'll be sleeping. But that's okay. It would be an interesting thing to try and do. I would do it like on a Saturday, but I would just screw up my Sunday. I'm not about to lose a Sunday for live streaming for the sake of experiment. Maybe you could talk Digger into it. 3 a.m., 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd be 8 o'clock in the morning if Digger did it at 3 a.m. our time. Hey, John, are you coming to Nathan DeLay's Northlands meet? If you have a keyboard, you are hired. You need to write a theme song for the show. He could do one. He's talented. He could make a theme song for your show. You guys should do a show together. That would be pretty wacky. What could you call it? Voodoo Child. That's what you could call it. Voodoo Child. Hey, Mystic, I got a question for you. Are you taking orders for what do you call them things? What do you call them things? You stick pins in. Shits and giggles. Voodoo dolls. You taking orders for them? I need one. If you have a my life tracks, I guarantee that Australia 20 will be there at 3 a.m. live stream. That's one person. Yeah. Yeah, I will be 7 p.m. here, my part of the world. 10 in New Zealand. I'd watch if I'm free. Mystic traded the voodoo for witchcraft. Yeah, voodoo dolls. I should do that, Jerry. Can you make me one? Can I put an order in for one, dude? Or do you have to go back to New Orleans to make one? How's that work? How's that work, man? Mystic, you should make some voodoo locomotives of rolling stuff. What would it do, derail? Would it catch on fire? Would it be like riding down the tracks and sparks would be shooting out all over the place? What would it do? Yeah, Jerry. Who you want a doll made after? Digger? No, not Digger. Why would I want one made of Digger? Digger's my best buddy. It's that Kyle Stevens I'm looking to make one for. Hey, my live stream will be myself, John, Artie, and three guys with insomnia. It's better than my live streams. You need to go and see the witch doctor or bless it before it works. My landlord, my lawnmower guy is a witch doctor, is he? Yeah, we have a project on the go, Mystic. Yeah, we got a project, Mystic. What the hell did I do? Nothing. I'm just trying to get some life out of you. I figure if I stick some pins in you, it'll get you moving. Get you moving, man. I want to get you moving out there meeting people. Every time I know you're sitting around, I'll stick a pin in you to get you moving. What's up, Austin Hodges? How's it going? He says the voodoo doll doesn't work on his wife. Uh, Digger is way too nice a person. He does not need bad things happening to him for a voodoo doll. I agree with you, Nathan. I'm just looking out for your best interest, Kyle. Trying to get you to meet people. Mystic, if you're seriously make some voodoo dolls, man, I'd buy a couple from you for a couple of unnamed people. I'm sure you would keep very busy. So, of my 2 days off, you want to voodoo me? Yeah, man, to get you going. I want to get you going, man. I want to get you out there. Do you watch SMT Mainline? No, I don't watch that dude. I'm subscribed to him. I don't know why like YouTube doesn't show like other channels on your subscription feed. Because I'm subscribed to that dude. I don't see nothing from him. There's other channels that I'm subscribed to. I'm sure they still make videos. I don't see nothing from them. There must be like something in like your regularly watched people or something. I don't get it, man. YouTube's a pain in the ass. I went to the witch doctor once. He said, ooh, ooh la la, bing bang, bada bada bing bang. Voodoo unto others before they voodoo unto you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kyle, nothing bad. Just keep you moving and keep your joints mobile. That's it. Yeah, now don't you all go sticking pins into me at once now. One at a time, please. If you have a little pinprick in your arm, it'll take the pain out of your tooth. We got lots of model train stuff. Hey, Jeff, I went by Willsmere Yard today on my way back from Cabela's. Nothing going on there. Looked like a ghost town. I have seen a lot of SMT mean like he's a very nice guy and was hoping he would come to Northlands, but unfortunately he said he can't make it. Yeah, I guess it's far for a lot of people, Nathan. Not everybody lives so close. Jerry, I just got a notification from a Miami Flyer. Why is YouTube so late on sending out short notifications? I don't know. Ask them. Where is Northlands? Northlands is in Flemington, New Jersey. SMT lives in Canada. Yeah, yeah, Sparky came to Strasbourg. Yeah, don't take offense. Don't take don't take it hard, Nathan. Don't take offense if not many people come from Canada and Arkansas. It's a little far. I don't even think Mystic is going to come. He only lives 10 minutes away. He lives further. The 11th. Yeah. Can I go to the Northlands? Sure, you can. March 11th. Come on down. You're more than welcome. I'm not going to Colorado for Sparky's meet and greet either. Kiddo is still in school. Yeah, that's a little far too. How far is that for you, Jason? How far would that be? It's too far for me. I don't fly, number one. Too far to drive. Even if somebody was like, even if Rick Bailey was going, I don't think I could take that long of a trip with Rick. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean I was hoping he would come. I know what you mean. But don't be hurt if people don't show up that you would like to show up. It's just, it's far for some people. How far is Northlands? I don't know where you live. It's in Flemington, New Jersey. Google it. Northlands. Well, I'll put their link. Northlands. Northland, 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 Northland. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, you believe people have weddings there? That can't be right, can it? Yeah, I guess it can be. Here you go. There's a link to Northlands. Check it out. See how far you are from it. February 11th. Be there or be square. Sorry, Nathan. I won't be able to make it. Yeah, it's a little far for you, Artie. Greeley is 22 hours for you. That's a long drive. Well, that'd be a 2-day drive. Way too far. Busy time for work. I would cost way too much to go to any meet and greet. What if there was a meet and greet down the street from me, Kyle? My wife is from Colorado. When I told her I want to go to Greeley, she said, "Why? That town is a dump." That's funny, man. So you definitely ain't going there. There's no way your wife's going to allow you to spend 10 cents to go to Greeley, Colorado, let alone 1,500 bucks. I'll be going to Charmer, New Mexico to ride the Cumbers and Toltec in June. Oh, I wonder why Sparky does the same, like, why he always does that May weekend. Is that like the only time he can get off from work? I never heard that reason. Because it's always that same third weekend in May. Yeah, the always like that's what it must be. I don't know. Like, why didn't he do it like in June or something? when maybe you could have been there. Well, I doubt it, but I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. If you make it, you don't. I mean, if you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. It's no big deal. There'll be plenty of videos to watch. And, you know, it makes sense in a good way. It makes sense if you don't think about it. That's what Joe G always says. I highly doubt that would happen, but if so, I'll make it. You wouldn't even make a meet and greet your own little town 2 minutes away from you? Oh man, Kyle. What are you, like antisocial? Hurry up with that voodoo doll, Mystic. I really need to stick a bunch of pins in Kyle. Make sure you get a good representation of him, too. It better work. Kyle won't even go to mobile. It's just 30, 45 minutes away. And yeah, I see that now. He won't even come 2 minutes away from where he is now. We were going to meet at the Chuck E. Cheese down the street from his house. Kyle, do you mean by YouTube meet and greet? Just no, he doesn't mean your YouTube meet and greet, Kyle or Nathan. Come on, Rusty. I'm still trying to get my life on some kind of track. Yeah. Well, hopefully this voodoo doll will get your life back on track, Kyle. Digger is having a meet and greet at KFC. No, you won't be having a meet and greet at KFC. I can guarantee that. Mystic, which KFC? They're everywhere. The KFC by your house, Nathan. All his old train buds will be there. He doesn't care, Rick Rusty. He doesn't care. Kyle's abandoned us. He doesn't care about us no more. Kyle is starting a new life and is going to be happier. Give him time. I guess so. I guess so, Dwight Curley. He'll have no choice when I start sticking pins in him. Be careful, Dwight. I might get Voodoo John to make one of you too. What happened, Digger? Tell your story, Digger. Tell your KFC story. What time is it? Do we have enough time for this? It's 6:39. Make it quick, Digger. It's almost time for James. Jerry, ready to get started. Confirm your review. Oh, yeah, I'm going to confirm my review. That's for sure. Confirm your review. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. We have successfully authenticated your content. Yes, sir. Hope you love that review. I left them a good review, Mystic. I get you to make me a REI voodoo doll too, but that'd be a big voodoo doll. Supper time, eh? Who's having supper now? What the hell's the matter with you people? What's the link, Jerry? The link to what? Dinner's ready. Take care. All right, train freak. See you, man. Have a good night. Enjoy your food. I got overdone chicken, and Ron got cold burger. She only got 7 chips when she should have got 9. How many chips do they usually get? Give you a cool stick it in my Dwight. I don't think you want that. We'll just get rid of that, Dwight. We can't be having that. Kyle knows I'm full of shit anyway. Yes, you are. Jerry, keep poking the bear. You guys are just like guys are like Winnie the Pooh. Not much is Dennis, Rusty. Jerry, do you want to send the annoying orange? I don't know. Annoying orange just to put a prank except for me. I don't quite understand what you mean, Nathan. KFC blamed Uber. Yeah, Uber overcooked their chicken. Meet and greet at the football field at my place this weekend. BYOB. Missing the link. Yeah, there's a lot of missing links. I can't go to Northlands because it's too far away. Damn it! Nobody's coming to Northlands. It's too far away. Oh man, I can't go to Northlands because it's too far away. I read that already. Dennis will have a Lego layout. More than 7 chips. Uh, I wonder if you'll get. I wonder if you'll get an answer to your uh, email to corporate KFC, Digger. They probably won't have the balls to answer you back. I wish I could go, Nathan. Do you like the IR? Excuse me, the IRM. No, I don't know who they are. Who are they? Is that like KFC? What's up, Lewis? How you doing? What's going on? 6:42. I'm going to cut out in a couple minutes. I want to get something to eat before James's show. Uh, I need to clean the track on my modules before Saturday. Well, you better get cracking. Illinois Railroad Museum. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty cool place. Never been there, but I'd like to go there. You never know, Jerry. They may send a coupon for a free giant 50-piece bucket. If they do, I will not be using the local KFC. I don't blame you, man. Maybe if you do, you should pick it up and not go to Uber Eats. Well, it's like 60-hour return flight, but we will meet up one day when I'm over there. Oh, good guys. KFC corporate is a waste of time. No time like the present, Rusty. Yeah, no time like the present. Yeah, I will go to KFC myself. Yep. Jerry, what are you having to eat? I bet it will be delicious. I don't know what I'm going to have to eat, Nathan. I hope it's delicious, but I'm not too, not holding my hopes up too high. What are you having to eat tonight, Nathan? How's the bachelor life? What's going on, Nathan? Tell me. What have you been eating? Like, what's going on? You having parties over there? What's it like living on your own? You having beer parties? What are you doing over there? Welcome back. But they won't send me anything. I don't trust them. KOC crooks are crooks anymore. Yeah. Okay, folks, I need to head off. All right, Artie, have a good day, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. KFC in my town closed down. It always had a grease cloud in it and one very steam sweaty. Man, I wonder why it closed down. I'm having McDonald's for dinner tonight. What are you having? Chicken McNuggets? What are you having over there? What is that McDonald's sandwich that's like really famous? The Big Mac? Is that what it is? Or is it the Whopper? I don't know. You enjoyed it. What did you enjoy, Craig? Man, have you heard Folkestone, Georgia, the Folkestone Round Camp? Yeah, I watch that sometimes. What's up? Is Ian here? Yo, what's up, Ian? Wife is cooking tonight. What's she cooking? Big Mac, Whoppers, Burger King. Okay, thanks. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. What's your wife cooking? It's probably not going to be healthy for you. Well, it's probably going to be too healthy for you. Well, I'm sure it won't be buffalo chicken wings or something. Hertz fried chicken bucket. Hearts all you can eat. Great chicken. All you can eat. I forget. I forget whose live stream I was in. Somebody said that they got KFC chicken in a bucket cost $50. I forget if I was in Craig's live stream or somebody else's live stream. Somebody said that $50 for a bucket of chicken. I don't think so. I've been eating pizza recently, and I never had parties at the apartment, but I'm hoping for an open house at the apartment, but I don't know when to do it. I hope to do it a month or two after. A month or two after what? Maybe you should do it like sometime when the train is running. You have a train in your town? Like, does Reading and Blue Mountain come into your town, Nathan? Maybe you should do it when they come in. I never knew what she's cooking till I smell it. So it's like a surprise, huh? Okay, Mystic exhausted. Too much cam in and out of car chasing trains. Put my snow tires on when I got home for tonight, tomorrow's weather. Mine is expecting snow tomorrow. Gotta run. All right, Lewis. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping. How big's the damn bucket? $50? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just assumed it was like a regular 10-piece bucket or something. I don't know, man. That's all he said. It was $50. Maybe he was not telling the truth or something. Maybe he was joking. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't believe. Yeah, it was in Craig's live stream. I forget who it was. But I don't know, man. French fries. That's what you're having for dinner. Sounds good. Maybe I'll have some tater tots. I have tater tots. I had potatoes earlier though. 425 steam engine. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. We're supposed to get 6 to 8 inches here, supposedly. Really? Damn, man. You won't be working. Getting snow tonight. Was supposed to have a work meeting, but got canceled. It's my first ever snow day. You're getting, wow, that's cool. So, Mystic, like, this isn't like the first time you've ever been in snow, is it? Ian's supposed to get 3 to 5. The loaded tater tots are good. Already ate. Yeah, Mystic. So it begins. Yes, there's a train in my town for the Schuylkill Haven train station. But luckily, there's an event at the same place called Borough Day. It only happens in September, so I'm guessing maybe that time. Yeah, that might be a good time. My internet on my iPhone is working again, so it's working when I'm out by the railroad tracks. Way across the virtual one is coming out of restaurant. Yeah, do some live streams by the railroad tracks. Jerry, it's sleeting here in Delaware with a cold wind. Yeah, it was raining earlier, and it felt like sleet. I don't know what it's doing here now. I don't know. I really don't care. Feels like 31. I guess it's, I don't know, doing something. It's windy. I'm guessing it's sleeting here too, but I don't hear it. It's not like sleet. Oh, here. Nope, it's not doing nothing now. It's just windy. Nothing. That's okay. It's good. I like nothing. First time I ever saw snow since I was 5 years old. Really? So, like, what's your plans, Mystic? I'm gonna let you take us out of here. What's your plans? It snows a couple inches of snow. What are you gonna do? Go make snow angels, snowmen, have a snowball fight? What are you gonna do? So I'm gonna tell you now, Mystic. Here's a tip for you: don't eat the yellow snow. Okay? Don't eat the yellow snow. I got your van printed, came out great. Just need to paint it. Okay. Paint it a cool color. Don't just paint it white. Well, it's 80 degrees. Y'all can have the cold snow and all that other crap. Hurry up with that voodoo dog, Mystic, because I need to stick a couple pins in it for that. Digger, I'm afraid there's a Yeti behind every corner. Yeah, there's a few Bigfoots. Mystic, we don't have Yetis, we have Bigfoot. I'm gonna look at it out the window and go back to work on my main line. So you're not gonna go out and like play in it? Like nothing? Like, dude, you haven't seen snow in like 45 years. What are you gonna you're not gonna do nothing? Like you're not excited? Like okay. If I do a live stream on the railroad tracks, I don't know when CSX trains is coming. So that's okay. You just do a live stream. If one comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The yellow snow is definitely disgusting. Yes, it is. Jerry, you ever get any snow this winter? No. Uh, yeah, flurries for about 20 minutes. That's about it. Nothing really stuck. It's not a Yeti. It's one of Jerry's girlfriends. Could be. Maybe I'll go out since you suggested, Jerry. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I hear the sleet now hitting the window. Starting to sleet now. Um, I don't know, Mystic. I suggest, yeah, you go out and check it out. See what it's like. Take your wife with you, too. And make sure she's, like, doesn't have a coat on. And when you're out there, you tell her, honey, this is what you made us move to. Enjoy it. And on that note, I am going to wish you all a good night. Because it's James in 5 minutes. Go over and see James. Give him some love. And think about Eric. Keep him in your prayers. And yeah, shit, too late. Yeah, Corey. So that's how it's been. What the hell you been doing for the last hour and a half? Go over to James. He'll appreciate you over there. All right, peace, everybody. Have a good night. Remember, tough times don't last. Only tough guys do. Lock and load. Over and out. 10-4. See ya.